Bro, what's up, man? Long time, man. How are you? Bro, you didn't bath?
I bath.
Okay. So you understood what just I tried telling? When people hug you, hey bro, what's up? Their face go here. Neck. You getting the point? So is his face will go to my neck. That's where you apply it on neck. Thank you. Thank you. You should wear is fragrance. Very much important. Now in fragrance, you have three choices. The very basic one is attar or ittar, which is called. That needs to be avoided. Why? Because if you put an attar here, you'll come to know in Trishur that okay, Wicky has arrived. You're getting the point? That's the problem. And most of the offices are air conditioned, तो पूरा वो फैल जाएगा. अगर अच्छी खुशबू वाला है, then people will feel good. But what happens? Most of the attars are not of good quality, branded. उसमें भी अच्छे आते, but 90% are not. They are very strong. If you put it on here, and you are the first candidate in an interview, and brother, what's your name? Pranav. And Pranav has put on an attar, and we are both sitting facing each other. Hey, Pranav, tell me something about yourself. I start getting that, fragrance. It's too much for me. I'm getting a headache. I'll finish your interview in like, let's say 3 minutes and tell him like, Pranav, thank you for coming. Why don't you wait outside? I'll get back to you. Because I don't want a headache entire day because I got to interview others. So I can sacrifice him. Iski bali de dunga main. I'll reject him, but I'll save these people. So what are the other two options? First is attar. Try and avoid that. Perfume and deodorant. And they work differently. By the way, how many of you use a deodorant or a perfume on an everyday basis? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. How many of you use perfume out of the hands who raised? 1. How many of you use deodorant? The rest of you. You also at times. Okay, perfect. Now I'll tell you what works how. The very basic is deodorant, and it is largely available anywhere, even at a general store and even at a medical store. Now deodorant, how does it work? The smell which is emitted from a human body comes from sweat glands. The moment the sweat droplets comes out and the bacteria then start emitting the smell. What the deodorant does, if this is a molecule, that smell emitting molecule, the deodorant will try and capture it. It will try and diffuse it, and then it will not allow it to send that smell. How do you use a deodorant? When do you use a deodorant? You said you use a deodorant, brother, right? When do you use the deodorant? But when you go to the gym, after the gym you use it because then you're sweating and all. Okay, I understand. Ma'am, you also said you use the deodorant. I forgot your name. Shifali, right? Shifali. Shifali, when do you use a deodorant? While going anywhere outside, right? So, for example, if you're not going out, will you not use a deodorant that particular day? So, at what time of the day will you use it? Perfect. Perfect. That's what I wanted to hear. Okay? Now, give me a second. Now, the deodorant, the right way of using a deodorant is how Shifali said. This is how a human, a boy and a girl should use a deodorant. You took a bath, you took a towel, you dried yourself. Before you step out of the bathroom, you put a deodorant on your body. Where? On your skin, not on your clothes. And when do you do it? Immediately after you took a bath and you dried yourself out before stepping out, because you will not step out like that. Right? How do you use a deodorant? Okay? For example, Amitabh, give me my bag, that Puma bag. You have to ensure that you're putting a good distance from your body. Some people have that habit, For example, नहा लिया, deo लगाया. This is how they put it. ठंडा है. They do it that way. That is not the right way of doing. 7 years later, you will get skin cancer, dude. Don't do it that way. Okay? The right way, नहा लिया, dry कर लिया, deo लिया. Simple. Distance. And यहाँ से क्या होता है, nozzle ज़्यादा spread भी करता है ना, so it covers more area. यहाँ पे करोगे ना, कैंसर हो जाएगा, डार्क हो जाएगा वो एरिया. धीरे धीरे डार्क होगा, बाद में फिर प्रॉब्लम हो जाएगी. You will need a dermatologist. Are we clear with this concept? Great. Now, where do we put a deo is also important. A deo needs to be applied on body parts from where you sweat a lot. Do you sweat a lot on your stomach as a human? No. We sweat underarms, maybe back area, a little bit of chest area, and neck as well. So you apply a deodorant neck, underarms, a little bit of chest area, maybe a little bit of back. Why neck? I'll tell you why. Okay, Kiran, come here. This is only for demonstration. It has nothing to do with reality of Kiran or Wicky. Suppose we are, hey bro, what's up, man? Long time, man. How are you? Bro, you didn't bath?
I bath.
Okay. So you understood what just I tried telling? When people hug you, hey bro, what's up? Their face go here. Neck. You getting the point? So is his face will go to my neck. That's where you apply it on neck. Thank you. Thank you. Very important thing. Now deodorant is done. Perfume on the other hand, where should you and when should you apply perfume? You can apply perfume when you are out of the bathroom, unlike deodorant. Okay, you can be out, you can wear your clothes, you can put it on the cloth as well. Perfumes are okay to be put on your clothes. You can also put it on your skin, but little bit. That's how a perfume should be. Where should you put the perfume? You should put the perfume from where you heat a lot. From the body parts which heat a lot, that's where you apply a perfume. Because a perfume's chemical formulation is when the temperature increases, the perfume which you have applied, then it starts emitting smell. A simple example I'll give, which still has nothing to do parallelly with it, but simple example, you buy a goodnight coil. Will you get a smell unless you burn it? The moment you burn it, that's where it starts emitting smell. You're getting the point? That's how it works with a perfume. So where do you put a perfume? On your shoulder, because these are areas which become hot a lot when you walk, when you carry day-to-day work. But again, it has to be used in a subtle manner. Second important thing about the way you smell, please use one brand for a long time. Don't keep changing brand. Today Axe, tomorrow Fog, day after tomorrow Park Avenue. Don't do it. Smell is your signature. We are animals, right? We are also, humans is also an animal. I'm sure you know that, right? So animals mein kya hota hai? Sugandh is also your signature. You see dogs and cats, male, they'll keep on putting their signature on every pole, everywhere, so that nobody else comes in the territory. You know how that perfume should be. If the deo which I'm using, this Fog, whatever that is, black color, this I have been using since last 3 years now. You should use one fragrance for 4 years. What will happen? For example, Aditya uses some X brand, okay? Let's say X brand, okay? And I met Aditya, hey bro, nice fragrance, which one? Bro, X brand, nice. But then we went, blah, blah, we went to our work. I am in Mumbai, he's in Dubai. 5-7 years later, I was in some mall or somewhere and I got that smell. I will remember who? Aditya. That's how the smell should be. So don't keep changing your brands, stick to one brand. You should change the brand after 4 years or 3 years, once you have, created that impression. Heard about Rolls-Royce as a brand? Rolls-Royce, they, they have uniforms. Every car dealer has a uniform. You go to a Maruti showroom, they will have a uniform. You go to a Mercedes showroom, they'll have a uniform. Rolls-Royce also has a uniform, but Rolls-Royce goes one step ahead. You go to any showroom anywhere in the globe. You go to Dubai, you go to Mumbai, you go to New York, anywhere. All their salesperson will smell just like one. Because Rolls-Royce as a company, they give their salesmen that fragrance also. That as a fragrance, the customer should get the same feeling. The moment he enters a showroom in Mumbai, he should feel like it's Rolls-Royce. The moment he goes to Dubai's Rolls-Royce, he should feel like, okay, it's Rolls-Royce. Like smell, car has certain smell. So brand has certain smell. So this is how it is, this is why it is important that you take care of the smell also. Now for friends who do not use a deodorant or who do not use a perfume, that is also okay, as long as the activity is not going to result in a lot of sweating and then you will start emitting odor. You getting the point? Okay? So that is also okay. Those who are not using, don't use unless it is not affecting someone. Okay? So with that said, we have done grooming completely. We have spoken about it. I'll take a 2-minute pause and ask if you have any questions about anything from yesterday, anything from now, and then I'll attend those questions.